My name is Hayden Hatch. I am from Lubbock, Texas. I'm a political science major, and I am running for student body president. I think it's very important that students know what SGA is. And I think part of the problem with the disconnect is that lots of times students only hear about SGA during election season. And that's one brief couple weeks, this year a month, luckily, out of the year. If I could explain SGA very briefly, it would be we are the student's voice. I think that is our most important role. And I would like to see a student government that answers to specific needs of the students. That way their needs are being met already. And we've seen several issues on campus this year that I really hope to fix through student government. If I were to be elected, I would have some contact with some powerful people and some great people to learn after here at Tech. And I think that would be great because going into a law firm, you're the scum of the earth there for a couple of years. So it would teach me how to lead and teach me how to follow as well. I love lots of things about Tech. I think one thing is that we are truly unique. We're different from other Big 12 universities, other Texas universities, and I think that's what makes us special. Well, Tech is facing a challenge because we're trying to grow right now, and that's a hard thing to do. So I have a lot of respect for our recruiting organizations here at Tech. I would like for student government to help recruit students. I spoke with Chancellor Hance the other day and I said, could you give me one idea for student government, something we could do differently? And he said, you could help recruit students. I think it's a great idea. I know we have President Select and other organizations that do that, but student government is truly a service organization, and I would love to see us help recruit Tech to reach its goals. In political science, we take a lot of written tests. But to calm myself down, you know, what you got to do is prepare as much as you can. You're always going to be nervous walking into that test, but I always feel that if I know I've studied my hardest, then win or lose, there's nothing else I could do about it. Personal qualities, I love being genuine with people. I think that there are lots of stereotypes out there that aren't true at all. And I think that if I could take this position and treat everybody equally, I could be a very effective president. I love serving people. I love helping them out any way I can. And that's really, truly why I wanted to run for this position, because I see this as the greatest opportunity to do that. I plan to be a lawyer, and I plan to practice in Lubbock because I love Lubbock. And I know lots of my buddies are getting out of here as soon as they can. But I love the connection that the Lubbock community has with this university. I would like to create a student government that is much more service-oriented towards the local community. And we've got some great ideas to do that. I really want student government to be service-oriented. And this year we've seen several issues with busing on campus and some academic calendar issues that my platform directly answers to. I think one way to help the disconnect through student body and SGA is to answer to their needs. Do not have your own agenda. We do not have our own agenda walking into this. There are major issues with transportation on this campus this year. My campaign would like to solve that. We'd like to work every single day over the summer to make sure that when students get back, they have some of their old bus routes back. The academic calendar, I want to make sure that we have the same spring break as other Big 12 schools and other Texas universities. That was huge this year. These are specific things that I think affect the entire student body, not just one group. And that's what we want to answer to.